What is going on, guys? Snickel here, and today I have another 100% video for you guys. Today I'm going to be getting the 100% in Assassin's Creed Chronicles Russia on the PlayStation 4. Now, the last trophy that I do have to get is Like a Silencer, which is to achieve a Silencer gold rating 30 times. Even though I played through this game a total of like 2.5 times, well, 2 times to get a few trophies, I had to play back through this one mission like over and over again because apparently I did not get enough Silencer gold ratings when I was playing through those first few times. So anyway, with all that being said, let's get right into this video. I was live streaming this over on Twitch. I do live stream all my platinum trophies, 100%, and various other things over there on Twitch. So if you want to go follow me, there's a link down in the description below. I would greatly appreciate it. I do want to just say beforehand, before getting into this video anymore, I do want to apologize for the quality of the video. I was having some technical difficulties the day of streaming, and I ended up not using OBS. I was using OBS or Streamlabs OBS, and I didn't have the settings set up to record at a higher bitrate than I was streaming at. So you're getting the stream quality, not the saving quality. There's a way you can set that up in OBS, and I didn't have it set up in Streamlabs OBS because OBS was being stupid. But anyway, to get the Silencer gold rating, you're going to want to beat parts of levels by just getting takedowns, not getting assassinations, and not getting through without being seen at all. You need to get a takedown, and the way you get a takedown is you're going to go up to someone and you're going to hold square and you're going to take them down. Now, the way you get a gold rating is like you can't be seen or anything like that or get into combat. So you basically have to take someone down stealthy and then get progress through the level until you get to like a checkpoint. And then when you get to the checkpoint, you're going to get the Silencer gold rating. Now, I played through the game. You have to play through a minimum of 2 times because you're going to have to play through the first time, and then once you're done playing through the first time, you play through a second time on plus hard mode. Now, luckily, you could do the plus hard mode in like the chapter select, which is really useful. And if you like do chapter 1 on plus hard mode, it'll automatically go to chapter 2 and so on and so forth. So it's kind of nice with the tracking in that mode. But I would say out of all the Chronicle games, this one has to be one of the easier ones when it comes to the trophies. It is a little lackluster when it comes to the gameplay and when it comes to the story, in my opinion. But when it comes to the trophies, it's by far the easiest trophies, or the trophy list for the Chronicle games, just because you only have to beat the game without being seen, compared to Assassin's Creed Chronicles India, which makes you go through on plus hard mode without being seen and without getting any kills, and then Assassin's Creed Chronicles Russia, where you have to basically do the same thing, get through the whole game without really being seen and without getting any kills yet, because you have to get the highest score on every level and get through in the fastest amount of time. So this one, you just have to make it through without being seen. You can kill. And the reason why I say that the gameplay is a little lackluster is because they introduced guns into this game, which it makes it feel like it's a little too easy. So that's where I think it lacks a little bit. Some people might be a fan of the guns. I'm just not a fan of the guns when it comes to other, playing through other Assassin's Creed games. And I know there was guns in other Assassin's Creed games, but we're talking about rifles here where you can get kills from across the map. It just doesn't seem like supernatural to me, but, whatever. And then when it comes to the story, another weak part of this game, I just found it to be a little confusing at the end. I mean, I understood, like, what was going on, but I didn't really understand, like, the motives of the main character by the time the game was over. I mean, I understand what his motive was, but why was everything happening in the first place? It was just a little confusing to me. And it had like a little bit of like a Rogue-esque story to it, where you're just like, like, these are Assassin's Creed games, but why am I questioning the assassins when it comes down to it? So that's why I found the story to be a little weak. I mean, all in all, for a 2.5D platformer, it's pretty, good game. I've always said that about the Chronicles games, is if you want a little fun platformer, they're decent, and you can get through them in, a few hours. You don't really have to spend too much time on them. But with me being such a fan of Assassin's Creed, I look at a lot of them, or all of them, pretty critically, just because I enjoyed what the stories used to be. And, when you see games like this and you're just like, what is the story doing? Or what is going on here? So that's why I found the gameplay and the story to be like the weakest parts of the game. But all in all, again, it's a fun little game to get through. There's nothing like majorly wrong with it or bugs or anything. So it's a nice little game to get through. But we're pulling up here on the last section that I need to get through. And if you're wondering, I am doing this on Memory Sequence 2, I believe is what it is. And I was basically just playing through this, and I kind of got a little rhythm, and I would get to a certain part, and by the time I got to that part, I would just back out and restart the whole level over at the main menu. I was trying to like finesse it in a way, but it wasn't working, so I had to back out all the way to the main menu. So if you're wanting to get this, Memory Sequence 2 is probably the best way, or at least that's where I found it to be the best way. And I was really surprised I didn't get this while I was playing through the 2 other times, but I really wasn't paying attention to it because I was just trying to get through my first playthrough to get through, and then when I was getting through plus hard mode, I was kind of just getting through to kind of get through as well, so I wasn't really worrying about this. I knew I would get the Shadow Gold and the Assassin Gold, but I wasn't really worried about this one. So anyway, there's Like a Silencer. Glad to finally get that done and have all the Chronicle games done, but anyway, let's take a look at this list. Here it is, 100%, no DLC or anything, and like I said, when you're looking through the trophies, it's going to be your typical Chronicles that we've seen from the 2 other games, just beating through the whole game, getting 30 of each of the ratings, and then a few random trophies, and then your trophy for beating it on plus hard mode a certain way, so it's nothing special, nothing new, but like I said, it's got to be the easiest out of all the Chronicle games, so when it comes down to it, if you're looking for that, yeah, there you go. So anyway, there we are, trophy level 42, 96%, got 11,240 total trophies, got 7,731 bronze, 2,477 silver, 871 gold, 161 platinums, and like I said, 11,240 total trophies if you're into that numbers kind of stuff. And we don't have a platinum trophy here, so I'll just end this out with a little bit of gameplay. So if you are looking for doing some little 2.5D platformers, or you're really into the Assassin's Creed franchise, you can give this one a go. Like I said, it's the easiest out of all the Chronicle games, so when it comes down to it, you know, you might enjoy it. You might. I feel like it's a little bit of a niche game, you know, all these Chronicle games, because I know not everyone is like a super fan of these type of platformers and everything, so you know it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But if you're into Assassin's Creed or like the lore or just the franchise in general, it's probably gonna be the only type of people that are really gonna enjoy this. So, what am I going to rate this out of 10? I would probably give this a 3 out of 10. I would say that that's fair, just because you don't really have to get through plus hard in a certain way. You just have to get through plus hard without being seen. And that's not the end of the world. But time it takes to get the platinum, or 100%, not platinum, time it takes to get the 100%, you're probably looking at maybe like 8-ish hours, I would say. It's nothing too crazy, but yeah, I would say 8 hours is good. So 8 hours on the time it gets to 100%, like 3 out of 10, really not too difficult. Out of all the Chronicle games, it's definitely the easiest one, so don't go busting your balls if you're going to play through it. And like I said, I was a little confused with the whole story, and I was confused with a few other things when it came down to it. The gameplay really threw me off, but maybe when I play back through this game, one of the 2 other times that I'm going to play through, maybe something will hit me and I'll kind of be like, wow, this makes sense now, or I might like pay more attention or something. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, it's going to be what it's going to be. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like down in the comments below. Let me know if you guys have played the game, if you plan on playing it, what's going on. Down in the description below, you'll find links to all types of stuff, my Twitter, my Twitch, other videos like this, my Platinum videos. So if you want to go check any of that stuff out, I would greatly appreciate it. Like I said, if you have played the game or anything, leave a comment below. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like, and I hope to see you all around sometime soon.